Hey y'all, Sierra, Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with part 2 of the video I was just doing. I don't know what I'm going to name that video, but I was talking about how you're elevating, how your impact, your influence is increasing, your power is increasing, your reach is increasing, things like that. So I don't know what these videos are going to be called, but this is part 2 of that video. And I'm starting with the Pure Magic Oracle for this. I think it's interesting this is called Pure Magic because we were talking about how somebody is a page of Pentacles and you're a magician. Okay, they're just learning about manifestation and all of that, and you're a master at it. And you have pure magic, meaning you have pure intentions with your magic. You're stronger than them, period, point blank. And a lot of the times when people first get into manifestation and things like that, they start off learning about, ooh, can I put this person in a jar? Can I make this person fall in love with me? Sometimes people go into it trying to manipulate other people for the wrong reasons. Okay, sometimes we do have to manipulate energy, but we have a pure reason behind it. We have pure intentions. So somebody that doesn't have pure magic is trying to come for you, but you're too pure. Like, they're not going to be able to affect you the way that they are wanting to. It's really just a waste of their time. Okay, what else does the collective need to know? We got Ocean's Muse, Water's Wisdom, Intuition, and Hermit's Light, Discovery. See, Hermit's Light, like purity. We got the Hermit card in part 1, and this talks about spiritual mastery. Okay, you are a master at what you do. We got Water's Wisdom. You're very, very wise. You're very, very intuitive. Okay, so if somebody's trying to do something to you, you're gonna know. They're going to end up telling on themselves. I love that. People always tell on themselves when it comes to me. I love it. I don't got to go snooping looking for information because you're going to tell on yourself, okay? I'm like a walking mirror. So you're going to tell your true intentions when you get in front of me, period, point blank. See, you know how to do things that this person don't know how to do. You're very, very wise with the decisions that you make, okay? We have hidden familiars. And you know what's funny about this, right? So I'm staying with my mom for a while until I find a new apartment. So my stuff is in storage right now. I'm staying with her right now. And one of the first nights I got here, there was a black cat at like the back at the garage. Like, I was doing a reading, y'all can hear it in one of my readings. I was doing a reading and the cat was making so much noise, and my mom was, she came out the room like, what's that noise, what's that noise, what's that noise? Girl, it was, I was like, I did see a cat outside earlier. I saw a black cat and it was that cat outside. And then my son just saw the cat again yesterday, and it was, that was like weeks ago. My son saw the cat outside again today. So I'm like, let me find out. That's one of my little allies, okay? So this hidden familiars card is very, very interesting. We have the number 8 on here. That represents abundance. We have allies, natural assistance, divine support, and comfort. I swear that little black cat that be roaming around is like a little messenger for me, or somebody to show up that's just like, keep going, keep going, I got your back. So some of you have animals that are very fond of you. I keep getting all these notifications, y'all. So when I get look distracted, that's why. Another story I have about hidden familiars, animals. When I was a child, I walked to the store by myself. I was walking back home by myself. All of a sudden, this big black dog is behind me, walking behind me, and I'm so scared as I'm walking home. Like, and I know that you aren't supposed to run from dogs. So I'm like, okay, don't run. Be calm. Just keep walking. So I kept walking until I got home. I walked up the stairs. The dog stopped. It didn't go like into my yard or anything. It stopped at the grass. watched me walk up the pathway, walk up the stairs, go in the house. And when I got in the house, it stayed there for a little bit watching, and then it walked away. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. But something told me that dog was protecting me from something. We know it's a lot of predators out here that are after children and teenagers and even grown adults. So, that dog was making sure that I got home safely. Once I got in the door, it walked away and did its thing. It didn't try to attack me or anything. So, yeah, some of y'all may have stories where there are animals that are very, very fond. I have a lot of stories like that, but I won't bore y'all with them, okay? I think y'all got the point with the first two stories, okay? Also, the number 34 is on here. That adds to 7, and this adds to 8, or this is the number 8. So something is happening in the perfect sequence of you. There's a perfect sequence of events, synchronistic events, serendipitous events that are happening. And then we got the number 9. I'm done. 7, 8, 9. The number 9 is on this card. Okay. Vervain, everlasting, spellbound, soul alignment, release, and protection. So soul alignment is definitely what's standing out here, because I said something is aligned, something is in divine order, something is going exactly how it's supposed to go, even though you may have chosen a different route. This is your life. What's happening is happening exactly in the proper sequence it's supposed to happen. Divine timing, okay? Divine timing. Baraka, power, strength, force, and expansion. You're definitely in a space of expansion right now. Very, very, very powerful energy. You have very powerful energy right now. People better watch out if they try to mess with you. I'm just saying. Herbal craft, regeneration, plant medicine, caretaker, bloomer. Some of you could be gardeners. You could be into essential oils. You could be into herbs. You could be a natural healer, okay? And somebody's mad because that's the natural ability that you have. Not everybody has the ability to be a healer. I say this all the time. A lot of us can tap into different intuitive gifts, but not everybody can tap into being a healer. That's something that either you have it or you don't, okay? And you got it. We got mantra medicine, okay? We're talking about healing. Here's medicine. We have command, song, incantation, or containment. So your words are very, very powerful. The words you speak over yourself, the affirmations, the mantras you say, very, very powerful, and they actually do work. If you feel like saying mantras, saying affirmations and stuff is a waste of time, it's definitely not. There's scientific proof that it works, okay? So continue to do that, even if you feel like it's not working. Mirror magic, lunar light, past life spectrum, and self-care. Okay, you are being called to do more self-care. You may be doing that already, maybe taking a little bit longer to get ready in the morning, making sure you look nice. Even if you're not leaving the house, maybe you still get up and get fully dressed. Like, I don't know, something about just putting more into yourself, getting into shape, losing weight, gaining weight, getting more muscle tone, eating healthier, doing fast, whatever, okay? Ancient amulets, fortune, protection, skills, and possessions. You have skills, knowledge, information that not only people want, but certain entities want. Entities as far as organizations, but entities as far as spiritual entities too. So you do have to protect yourself. Okay, you do have to protect yourself. If you're wondering why people are always coming for you all the time, that's why. You just have that it factor. It's something about you. Secret seances, spirit world messages, assistance, and memories. You are being called to tap more into your ancestors. Okay, they can help you with protection. We got Earth Mother, Psychic Recharge, Grounded, Healer, Mentors, and Layers. It is very important to be grounded, especially if you're a healer and especially if you are very intuitive. It's important to stay grounded so you can stay sane and less vulnerable to spiritual attacks and things like that, because you have so many people that are projecting energy onto you, like, and you're sensitive, so you can feel it. Even if you don't realize you can feel it, you can feel it. So it's important to stay grounded. My new way of doing that is fasting. Before, I fasted before, but I wasn't fasting to stay grounded. But I didn't realize how grounding it actually is. So that's my new way of grounding myself and recharging my energy, is by fasting multiple times a week. And it doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes I do 12 hours instead of 24 hours because I can't make it 24 hours sometimes, because I still have a job, I still have work to do. So sometimes it makes it harder for me to work if I fast for too long. So you can do it half a day, whatever. Start out however you feel is best, and you can like increase it. Maybe you can go 5 hours and then go 6 hours and then 7 and 8. Like, just keep increasing it if you need to. We have transmission, spreading of conditions, influence, and impact, because like I said, there's people projecting onto you, trying to make you feel the way they feel, which they feel very, very low. So fasting will help, because there's a lot of jealousy, okay? Jealousy, envy, punishment, changing course. Punishment. Some people are trying to punish you because they're jealous. This could be a manager. This could be a parental figure. This could be a family member, a friend. This could be a romantic partner, okay? Trying to do things to lower your self-esteem, to make you feel bad because they are jealous. And we got natural. What did I say in part 1? I was talking about authenticity. We have natural, authentic, real, and organic. You're the real deal. You cannot be duplicated or replicated. And somebody is upset and they feel like, okay, well, if I can't duplicate or replicate this person, well, I'll just be better. But they realizing they can't be better than you anyways. The reason why is because it's not natural. Natural is always better. When we're talking about healing and medicine, we are wanting to use natural products, a lot of us, not synthetic products, okay? So natural is better than synthetic for most things. There may be some cases where it's vice versa. It depends on what you're needing something for. If you're needing something, you know, to last, like a long shelf life on something, you may add preservatives or things like that. But for the most part, natural is better. Enlightenment, inspiration, epiphany, invocation. And we have a black cat here. Something about a black cat is significant for some of y'all. Some of y'all may want to work with Bast, the Egyptian. I don't know if Bast is a woman or a man. Goddess, God. I think goddess, okay? Some of y'all may want to work with Bast, who is like half cat, half woman, I believe. But somebody is upset about how enlightened you are. Like, you just know a lot of information, so it's hard for people to try to trick you or come against you. We have burnt by the sun. Some of you may also want to work with Oshun. Ambition, extension, and reach. And I'm saying that because there is a story about Oshun being burnt by the sun. Okay. Somebody's ambitions are going to come back to haunt them, because their ambitions are causing them to want to harm other people. Anybody that they feel like stands in their way, and they feel like you are one of those people standing in their way, so they came for you when they shouldn't have. So they're going to be burnt by their own ambition. We have eternal youth. So this could be somebody that is older than you, but somebody that is very, very immature. You may be more mature than this person, even though they may be older than you in age. We have energy, newness, and vitality. Something about your energy is just new. Even if you are older, you have a youthful energy to you, a youthful shine to you that bothers people. But it's because you do the spiritual work that you need in order to, stay lighter and vibrate higher. Like, they could also do the same work, but see, they don't want to do the work because they don't want to face their own demons. It's crazy how there's so many resources out here, counseling, spiritual work, all that, for people to face their demons in a safe environment, be guided through the process, not have to do it alone, all of that, and they still refuse to do it. They refuse to go to counseling. They refuse to change things that they know they need to change. We got that death will come, mortal, finite, fragile. Somebody may be obsessed with this eternal youth, and then death will come. Somebody might be obsessed with staying young forever. They might have Peter Pan syndrome, where they just don't want to grow up, or they just don't want to realize their time is their time to shine. Like, instead of them taking the time to use the time they had to shine, they were trying to cause harm to other people. So now their time is up. Like, we have nightmare, psychic protection shield, and bad dreams. So like I said, they're trying to project onto you. I think you're very aware when this is happening. Ooh, thirst, craving, compulsion, obsession. They're like obsessed with you. Like, they hate you but love you at the same time. Like, if you try to like detach from this person completely, they're gonna have a problem with that. But then they do things to push you away. Part of the reason they don't like you with this witness card, to know personal evidence, to speak out, you know who they truly are. You know who this person truly are. You have seen them without the facade, and they don't like that. They feel like you could expose them to the world if you wanted to, because they care too much about what people think. I could care less about somebody trying to expose me because I don't care, because I'm authentic anyway. So what you gonna expose? I expose myself to the world. What you want to expose? If people would be more authentic, they wouldn't have to worry about people exposing them, okay? They don't like the fact that you're very hopeful, with this hope, anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. They don't like that you're very hopeful and you're very disciplined. Some of you may have been in orchestra. I played the violin. Okay, or you may have been in some sort of sport or something where you had to learn discipline, okay, and that you had to stick with it. We have training, consistency, and practice. They want microwave results. They want things to happen in microwave time, but they don't want microwave results. I said that wrong. They want the results that happen when you slow cook something, but they want to be able to microwave it. They want it to happen quick, but they want it to seem like it was slow cooked. No. And you took the time to slow cook, simmer, really, really learn about your craft. And it shows the difference between you and them, and the dedication you have and the discipline they have. It shows, okay? We have resurrection and prey. Prey, Prey, as in somebody stalking, invading, watching you, trying to come back into your life. So you may have cut some of these people off. If they try to come back, it's not because they have seen the light. As far as changing, they seen the light. They saw your light. They saw how bright you're shining, and they want to be a part of that. They haven't seen the light as far as I want to change, okay? Death rights. Death keeps coming up here, so endings are definitely going to be happening for sure. Whether it's figurative or literal, you see where it fits in your life. Some of you may be changing habits around. I just drank some apple juice because I got in a bad habit of drinking soda. So I'm drinking more water and more juice. And eventually I'm going to be toning down the juice as well and just drinking water all the time. So some of y'all might be changing some habits, eating healthier, things like that. Feeling a strong urge to do so. And that urge is because there's something big coming in that you're manifesting. So you're going to need to be at your best self in order to maintain this blessing that's coming. We got me time here. So again, the need for self-care, the need to be by yourself. It says enjoying your own company. Flip it upside down. Question your beliefs. Some of you may be questioning your beliefs as far as should you or should you not do a return to sender on somebody. Okay, there's somebody in your energy that keeps on trying you, and you know if it was anybody else, you would have been sent that energy back. You would have been did a return to sender. You would have been did something, prayed for their downfall, prayed for God to come in and step in on your behalf and do what they need to do, have your ancestors do what they need to do. But somebody you are quite fond of is doing something harmful, and you're questioning whether or not you should really come for them with the full force that you're able to, because you know you're powerful and you know it's gonna hit hard. Okay, you don't miss. You don't miss. So some of y'all are questioning, should you spiritually handle somebody or not? And we got the call. So it's looking like if you feeling like you need to do it, you need to do it. Honor the whisper of your soul. If you're feeling like, because somebody keep coming for you and you trying not to, show them they don't believe in the spirituality and how strong it is and all that, and you're gonna have to show somebody, and you really don't want to. So you're questioning, but it's looking like they not gonna give you a choice because they're gonna keep coming for you. For this you were born. Foster your intention for incarnating in this dimension. Some of you, is a part of your journey to balance things out. You're a part of karma. You could be a Libra or a Capricorn where you have Saturn, strong Saturn placements, or you could be a Scorpio or something. Those energies where it's like, hey, if you karma will come for you, justice will be served, and you might be the person that's meant to serve justice to some people, and it's not feeling good to you. You don't want to have to do it. We got the magic zone. You won't have to do it. I'm sorry. The exhilaration of discombobulation. You don't have to show somebody. Somebody keep throwing stuff at you and they like, yeah, they talking about they can manifest and they're magical and they got spirit guides and this and that, and I keep throwing stuff at them and ain't nothing happening. Somebody won't force your hand. Stand up and be recognized. Behold, you are the inspiration you've been looking for. Recognize your own power. I feel like a lot of you do, though. A lot of y'all recognize this. I feel like you don't want to. You want to be modest, though. Discover your superpower. Access 100% of your mojo. Remember I said you don't want to come at people full force, but you might have to. What's a mojo bag? Ain't that like for protection or something? And it says access 100% of your mojo. I'm done. Okay? Somebody's gonna force you to come at them full strength. I'm silent because people just don't know. Like, just leave people alone. Just leave people alone and focus on your own self. They trying to call you evil and this and that, and they the ones doing the really, like, that's evil. We have hellhound, deep fears. You're one of their deepest fears, okay? Like, if you step into 100% of your power, they really, really fear that. So they're trying to pretend like you're evil. You're this evil person. They're really the evil person here. They're doing a lot of evil things that you wouldn't even think they would do based on the way that they talk. They may be talking about spirituality as something they would never do, and behind the scenes, they over here going to psychics, getting readings on you, trying to do spell work, trying to do word magic and pretend like it's not magic. You talking negatively about somebody and praying on somebody's downfall is magic, okay? It just ain't gonna work. Your magic is just weak and it ain't gonna work. Hurricane lamp, preparedness and inner light. So you are being prepared for something. And we got the peacock, vanity and pride. Like I said, I feel like you're very modest. You're very modest. But if you wanted to be prideful, you could. If you wanted to be vain, you could. Because really, you do got it like that. You really do. Instrument, self-expression, speaking truth. You're very good at articulating yourself, speaking your truth, being able to speak truth for other people who may not be able to articulate it themselves. Okay, so you are like a representative type figure where people really like you because you're able to speak things that they wish they could speak, but they can't. Acts, division, and lessening. Blackberries, agency, and independence. So you guys are going to be separating from someone for good for the most part, or for a very, very long time, because they just keep trying to make it work and trying to bring this person with you to the light, and they just refuse to do it. We have black coffee, shadow work, and awakening. This person has a lot of shadow work they need to do, and they are not fully awakened yet. It's just not gonna, it's not gonna work. We got the dog, loyalty. Like, you're trying to be loyal to somebody that would sell you out in a heartbeat. They would sell you out in a heartbeat. They want you gone so they can take your spot. We got rose, love, and sensuality. And pokeweed, change and movement. So love is definitely coming in, just like in part one. Love is coming in for a lot of you. Swamp lily, stagnation and entrenchment. And cotton, utility and advantage. Somebody doesn't want this love to come in for you because they feel like it will give you an advantage over them, because it's going to be genuine love, and whoever this person is, that this love interest is going to add to you. You're going to add to them, they're going to add to you. You're going to make each other better. It's going to be power couple status, so it's not just going to be you by yourself anymore, and somebody doesn't want you to have that kind of support behind you. Okay. Archangel root, receptivity and female essence. Somebody is upset that you have like a sensual quality about you, but you also, the female is known for being able to, or feminine energy, to manifest what they want, to attract what they want with ease. Somebody is upset about your natural essence to attract people to you, okay? Whether you're a man or a woman. Magnolia. I'm smiling because this represents one of my ancestors, Magnolia. Okay. Leadership and greatness. Yes, you have those leadership qualities, and you are meant for greatness. So it's like, even you can't get in your own way. The only person that can really, really stop this is yourself. But even when you try to self-sabotage, because you getting to where you need to go is going to help so many people. That's why your spirit guides really be working with you. That's why your ancestors really be working with you, when, you know, anybody else in the family, they probably would have gave up on. You know, there's times where you may not listen and you may not do what you're supposed to do, but they still stick beside you anyway, because you are meant for greatness, and that greatness is going to impact not only your life, but the lives of many others as well. Yeah, we have Maypop, interconnection and synergy. Your life, your greatness, you reaching your highest potential is going to help so many people. We have Jimson weed, delirium and confusion. And we have Solomon seal, ease and gladness. So somebody feels like the fact that you're able to maintain a smile and be happy and look forward to your future, they feel like you're delirious and you're delusional. Because why are you happy when certain things are going wrong in your life? Because you know that showing gladness makes things easier for you. It makes it easier to manifest things, okay? And somebody is so confused how you can like stay in positive spirits even though certain things may be going wrong, because they're part of the reason why those things are going wrong. They're the ones throwing roadblocks up in front of you and not understanding how you are able to maintain a smile while knocking those down, okay? They want you to be discouraged. Deadly nightshade, vanity and self-absorption. This person is very vain and very self-absorbed. Poison ivy, irritability and profanity. Remember in part 1 I was like, this person is just not happy. They walk around with a stupid face on all the time, just looking like they just mad all the time. Like, this person is very angry, mad, and it just shows. It just soothes out of them, and you're just a happy person, and it just really bothers them. And we have Cypress, sorrow and regret, and tobacco, controversy and paradox. This person has been doing something they should not have been doing to try to slow you down, and they're going to be regretting that. But it's looking really good for you. We have stinking cedar, vulnerability and threat. They may have tried to catch you in a time where you were really vulnerable to try to like bring you down even more or kick you while you were down, and it didn't work out the way they thought it would, because you are a very positive person and you're very optimistic. You may go through times where you're not optimistic because we're human and everyone goes through that. But for the most part, you're very optimistic. I'm starting to get hungry. I haven't eaten today. I might have to end this so I can eat. Okay. Salt, protection, banishing negativity. So you are protected. Okay. No matter what, you're protected. You may want to use salt for protection. We have cup of tea, patience and reassessment. I love this word reassessment on here. This is why I got this deck. I really love the words, because whenever there's a roadblock that comes up in your life, you take the time to reassess, like the Hanged Man energy. You take the time to reassess and change your vantage point or change the way that you're looking at something to see, is there a better way I could do this, or did this happen to me to steer me, take me off of a certain path and put me on a better path? Like, that's the way that you think, instead of, you know, wallowing in self-pity. Rosemary, remembrance, loyalty and faithfulness. And we have preserve. And I think that's interesting because I think rosemary oil can be used as like a natural preservative, but for certain things, not for everything. But preserve, security, forethought, and thrift. Okay, some of y'all may have had to lower your budget, like, you know, pay more attention to what you're spending your money on and things like that. And that's going to pay off for you for sure. Your ability to be loyal to your spiritual path is definitely going to pay off. Rosemary can also be used for protection as well. Rosemary is very healing. You can use it for your hair, your skin, all kinds of things. There's a personal message here for me for rosemary, but I'm not going to say it just in case people be watching my videos. Okay, but yeah, this is definitely confirming something about a particular person for me, and I wish I could tell y'all why, because I like to connect the dots, but I can't, because people be getting mad at me, child, when they be watching my videos. We have bird, freedom and opportunity. Definitely this is coming for you in whatever area of life you're needing it in. You're gonna get freedom. We have moon and potion. So you may be one that does things on the moon cycles. So you may have manifested something on a particular moon cycle. And it is going to happen. Okay. We have sage here, which sage can represent wisdom. Something about needing to be wise. Use your wisdom, use wise choices, use your intuition when it comes to making decisions moving forward. But with this moss agate, positivity and change. So positive changes are coming for sure. I think I'm going to end this here because it's already 37 minutes. So yeah, this is part 2 to the other video. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you have a great day. Toodles!